everybody, Kelly here, the shrinking teacher, and so I've definitely told a lot of people about my journey. Definitely, for me, it was a good choice for me to tell people what was going on. I don't blast it everywhere, but when people ask me, I'm very open about it. And it was really cool. I had a coworker last week and a girl at church this past week who are deciding to have surgery. One of them, my coworker, is moving along. She's made her first consult appointment. It's in a couple of weeks. And the girl at my church, she's on the way to be having surgery in about 8 weeks. So maybe I can talk her into doing videos. She's a true joy to be around. But anyway, so that was kind of cool. Also, with my name being the shrinking teacher, I had the most random comment to me this week. I work at a high school, and one of our employees, he's our school social worker, he's been out of the country for a month or so doing adopting a child, and I actually found out his child is still there and his wife is still there, so definitely some prayers needed for them. But anyway, I was in the office, and he came up and gave me just kind of like a puzzled look, and I'm thinking, this guy never really talks to me. What's going on? And he says, "Kelly, are you shrinking?" And I just kind of chuckled to myself, and I was like, "Why, yes, I am. Thank you for noticing." And of course I said, I'm about 80 pounds down, which is really cool. And, but for someone to actually say, "Are you shrinking?" and I'm the shrinking teacher, I thought was pretty funny. So anyway, that was cool to kind of get noticed, and it doesn't help that, he hasn't been at school for a month. So anyway, so back to my stats that I rabbit trailed around. But anyway, my height weight was 286, surgery weight 266, and last week I was 284, 208.4, and I had a really small loss last week. It was only like 0.2 pounds or something. But this week I am down to 205.4, which is a 3.0 pound loss for the week, which I'm definitely stoked about. I definitely did not stick 100% to the plan, so I'm grateful for that loss for sure. It honestly makes me mad though, because sometimes the scale will dip real quick for a day and then come back up the next day. I was at 203 for about 30 seconds in this past week. I do have a obsessive compulsive weighing disorder. I get on the scale every day. Just to keep myself honest, I guess. But anyway, so I about freaked out when I thought I was going to be 203 something. But anyway, 205.4 is definitely great. Y'all, haven't seen this in 12 years. Maybe 13. I don't know. But it's almost tricking me because I'm so close to Wonderland. Wonderland definitely has not happened for 15 years, and I was single, before kids, before husband, before my own house. I was young, student teaching, even, I don't know, maybe even younger than that, I don't know. Maybe I was in college, home for the summer, but I was working my butt off and eating feta cheese and Greek salads and grilled chicken every day. But anyway, so I have officially said nothing, and I'm 5 minutes in. So let me talk real quick about the way I have been eating this week. I'm going to post some shots of my MyFitnessPal screenshots for the week that has my calories. It has my carbs, protein, and fat macros broken down by percentages, and just kind of some of my average things that I eat. So I sent that out last week asking you guys for your carbs and your protein and so forth. Thank you for those of you who posted back to me. I love hearing from you guys. I know I haven't been very vocal on YouTube lately, but I appreciate when you guys are, for sure. Usually when I'm watching, it's late at night or I'm at the gym or something, and I just am not in the mood to type. So I apologize, but I'm definitely watching everybody's videos, and there's some really awesome progress being made right now. But anyway, how about we put those, if I do it right here. Okay, I don't know. I'll go back and edit those in. But anyway, you will notice some problems. I am doing great on my protein. I'm getting 80 plus grams of protein every day. I'm doing that because I've, you know, true story, y'all. My husband, I don't know if I told y'all this back in a previous video. I have been grabbing carbs more often lately, and I have been, but it's not crap carbs, you know. It's like maybe I'll have 5 crackers with some tuna, alright, or maybe I'll have, heaven forbid, I eat an apple. Y'all, an apple should not make me feel guilty, but it does. I had a banana and like a teaspoon of peanut butter, tablespoon of peanut butter the other day, and I felt guilty about it. I shouldn't feel guilty about eating a banana. I don't know, I guess I have this new, you know, carbophobia, but it doesn't show because I'm definitely eating more carbs than I need to, according to my Fitness Pal. And there's so many hidden carbs and things that are good, like milk. Doesn't taste sweet, but guess what? Hello, I've got some carbs in there. So, and I personally don't think I can go the rest of my life super low carb. Being in ketosis is not something that interests me, just because of how it changes the chemistry of your body. You know, I've taught for years nutrition, and I know that right now in this season and in the rest of my life, I have to have high protein. And fat's good too, but, and I do need to limit my carbs. But can I go carb free? I can't. I can't do it. Our bodies are not designed to go without carbohydrate. So, you know, and I'm not going crazy. I'm not eating cake. I'm not eating cookies. It's not even sweet stuff. It's, you know, 5 crackers with my tuna or a half a serving of pretzels with some hummus. I'm not going to feel guilty about that, as long as the weight is still coming off. So anyway, I'm just going down all kinds of rabbit trails tonight. So, this has been a great week for water. I've been using just a 32 ounce like Gatorade bottle, making sure I get 2 of those in a day. I'm still having to use a lot of flavored water just to get it all down and in. I do find that when I work out, I need a lot more water. I drank an extra 32 ounces last night, no problem, after I went to the gym. So, water's good. Vitamins are okay. I need to make sure that I'm staying on top of them. It's like easy to get lazy with the vitamins. So food was alright with just a little bit too much carbs. Nothing really this past week that I felt like truly guilty about, which is nice. Well, I did have one guilt thing last night. We had some French fried onions, like the little crumbly ones that go on top of casserole, in the cabinet, and I definitely had way too many pinches of those last night, so I didn't log them in my Fitness Pal. Don't tell anybody. I guess the last thing I kind of wanted to touch on is, well, I will tell you about my workouts this week. It was so cool. Monday night was kind of a chill night at my house, which rarely happens. And my daughter, Lily, wanted to go and do something. And she's 7 and she can keep up pretty good, and I can keep up with her pretty good. And I'm like, Lily, let's go for a jog. And she's like, oh, really? Let's go. And I put on, you know, the Couch to 5K week that I was on, and I was like, let's go, keep up. And I set the pace, and she would run up ahead of me and then stop or walk back to me or whatever. And then, but I was jogging steady, you know, with the walking increments, and she was not keeping a steady run, but keeping up with me just the same. So that was really cool. So I ran a couple times this week. I did lift weights last night, y'all. This is like no joke land. Oh gosh, that looks terrible. But anyway, I'm getting a little gun happening right there. But like this little skin right here is getting kind of gross. So I did work my arms out a little bit last night. So anyway, the last thing I wanted to talk about was just how life has been different. 4 months out, 80 pounds down, and so forth. The biggest thing is just that my body can keep up with what my mind wants to do. I want to go out and play with my kids. I want to run around the block with my daughter. I want to, you know, I don't want to wash dishes, but, you know, I need to wash dishes and fold laundry and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And my old body was just so tired all the time that I didn't want to do any of that stuff at night. I wanted to, oh, sorry. I wanted to come home and chill on the couch the rest of the night, which is exactly what I did. But now my body will let me, keep going at the end of the night when I'm tired. Another thing about weight loss surgery that has changed my life, and this sounds so trivial, but, walking in somewhere and seeing ladies that are similar size to me and thinking, man, they're slim, and then realizing, wait, I'm that size. I don't feel slim. I will say this, another thing that I don't like since weight loss surgery, I don't like the word skinny, because in my mind, a size 2, 4, 6, 8 is skinny. Alright, maybe even a 10. I don't know. That's probably, I don't know. And when I'm at work, our receptionist that answers the phone at the front of the school, she has been very vocal about my change in my body in a positive way. And every time I walk down the hall, she says, oh, there's Miss Skinny, Skinny Minnie. Hey there, Skinny. And, I know she's being sincere because of the look on her face and what we've talked about. But I'm like, hi. And I sort of cringe when she says the word skinny, because I'm not skinny. I can wear a size 14. They're tight as all get out. I can wear an extra large or a size 16 comfortably. But by no man's definition is that skinny. But no one before surgery has called me skinny. Ever. Not even in childhood. I was never a skinny kid. So another thing that's changed since weight loss surgery is this. Alright, I can do this and see my collarbones, which is crazy. I haven't seen them ever, unless I was 5. Something else that is different is I do tend to compare my body to people's. Sometimes I want to just walk up to them and be like, excuse me, I'm not being rude, but what size jeans do you wear? Because I want to see what my body would look like in that size and think, originally I just thought, man, if I could only be a size 14, that would just be amazing. And I'm here. And, now it's now it's not, I want to be a size 12. It's, man, a 10 would be nice. An 8 would be, amazing. But a 10, me, a size 10, that would be crazy. So, I'm just having a mind shift change of my body. And I've definitely got a bad case of body dysmorphia because, I never take selfies. I don't like to take selfies. I'm just not a selfie person, even though I'm holding a selfie stick right now. And I took some pictures of myself and I'm like, that's not what I look like, but it was. So all that's really cool. There's tons of other things that have changed. Maybe I'll throw in a couple of those each week. But I will say this. I had a great NSV this week. I did say I ran a couple times. When I started, I was doing a mile in about 16 minutes. Of course, Couch to 5K speeds you up each time a little bit, or has you run longer. And so the other day when I finished at the gym, I did 2 miles in 27 minutes, which was 13.75 miles in a minute, which is cool. So it'll be great to get down to 12-minute miles. I mean, that's crazy to me. I'm not a runner. But I can learn to be an athlete in this crazy body that, can't catch a ball flying towards my face. But anyway, I didn't think I was going to have anything to talk about last night. I can't wait to hear back from some of you guys. Y'all are doing so well. And I just applaud all of your efforts and all of your success. And we are right here together. And I hope that you have a great week and great successes this week as you're losing. And just stay strong and get your protein and stay hydrated. Alright, bye everybody.